Yo, how's it going, everyone? This is Mitchell Mander here, and we finally got some new episode titles and summaries for Pokemon Horizon. Specifically, the first episode titles and summaries for the first episodes and the Rayquaza Horizon arc. Now, for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to be talking about episode 68 since we pretty much know what's happening in this episode. So, we're just going to be focusing on episodes 69 and 70 since that's pretty much brand new information following what we already knew about episode 68. So, yeah, we're going to be focusing on those two episodes, and we should probably start talking about it now. But, hold up. Wait a minute. Before we get on with the discussion, I just want to say, if you're someone that's brand new to the channel, and you like this type of content, it'd be pretty cool if you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watched it to the end, and also hit that notification bell. All these factors really do help, and I definitely appreciate it. Now, let's get on with the discussion. Okay, starting off with episode 69 of Pokemon Horizons. It airs on October 18th and is titled, I'm a Pokemon and you're me? The Horizon Volt Tacklers have come to the land of Kitakami to meet with Terrapagos researcher Briere, and decide to participate in a festival being held there. But when Roy and Crocolar accidentally touch a machine set up at stall, I think it meant to say at a stall, well whatever, they end up switching bodies? Oh my. Well, this is surprising. I was not expecting to be in Kitakami so soon into this arc. I was expecting maybe at least 3 episodes on the Bravasagi since, you know, it's been under repair since episode 46 and we haven't been on it since before that episode. So, it's been a while since we've been on the ship, so I was expecting us to be on the ship for at least a couple episodes. We usually have a couple episodes between regions, so my expectation was like 2 or 3 episodes on the ship and then we're in Kitakami or something like that. But hey, the sooner the better, you know. I am curious to see who actually pointed Liko and the others in the direction of Kitakami and Briere. Maybe it was Clavel or Gita or someone at the academy. Who knows, but clearly someone gave them this information, so that's why we're heading to Kitakami, to meet with the Terrapagos researcher, so yeah. Now, when it comes to this episode in particular, it's clearly meant to introduce us to Kitakami while also having a funny plot going on, with Roy and Crocolar switching bodies. Kind of similar to how we got introduced to Glacido Mountain, that arc. We had like an episode that was like a calm before the storm, before we went to the actual gym battles. Whereas here, we're getting introduced to Kitakami, got a silly plot line going on, and then we'll probably meet Briere in a later episode. Based off of the summary for episode 70, which we'll get to in a minute, we're probably not going to meet Briere here, but later on. We might meet some other characters here, possibly Carmen, though there's a chance we might meet her later on as well. But the main thing here is that we're being introduced to Kitakami, the festival, maybe an introduction to the Pokemon that the festival is about. That would be pretty neat, and maybe get an indication that maybe they'll be involved in this arc at some point. Maybe, maybe not, who knows? But obviously we're being introduced to all of this, and then we have Roy and Crocolar switching bodies, which is going to be a silly fun moment, and then probably taking up a good chunk of the episode after that. But just imagine this is actually Carmen's introduction to Liko and the others. She ends up meeting them, running them at the festival, and yeah, Roy and Crocolar have switched bodies, so they're both behaving strangely, and she just looks at them and she's like, what's wrong with these people? And thinks they're all weird and stuff like that. That'd be pretty hilarious if that's Carmen's introduction to Liko and the others. And then from then on out, she just thinks they're weird. And then gets like angry whenever like they end up running into her or something like that. I don't know, I think that'd be pretty funny. And who knows, maybe she's one of the reasons why Roy and Crocolar end up getting back into their own bodies again. Who knows? But I don't know. Something about her like meeting Liko and the others under these circumstances would just be really funny, and I can just see her getting really annoyed with Roy and Crocolar or something. I don't know. Just knowing Carmen, I can just see her just going off on him or something. Maybe just trying to instruct him that touching that machine, he should never touch that machine again or something like that. And she just goes off on him or something. And then the others for not paying attention to him. So, it'd be nice. Also, I'd like to see the other Horizon Volt Tacklers at the festival, too. It'd be pretty nice to just see everyone chilling, hanging out at the festival. I don't know. It'd be pretty nice, so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this episode. So, yeah, I hope you all look forward to it when it airs on October 18th. Now, Pokemon Horizons Episode 70 airs on October 25th and is titled, Tinkatink's Hammer Wasn't Built in a Day. After hearing that Briere is at Crystal Pool, Liko and the others start climbing Oni Mountain. On their way, Tinkatink is overjoyed to spot some nice iron. But it happens to be in possession of a wild Bombardier. Yeah. Okay, so let's get the elephant out of the room here. So, Tinkatink is definitely evolving in this episode. With its name being the title, I'm like 90 to 95% sure that it's evolving here. We already know it's evolving thanks to the poster, where it shows that it's clearly evolved. So, yeah, it's definitely happening here, and if they don't evolve it, I'd be pretty shocked. Although I would prefer maybe a development episode before it evolves, considering it hasn't really gotten much prior to this episode. But I'm fairly confident that it's going to evolve here, so yeah, that's definitely going to be the main thing happening in this episode. We probably won't be going to Crystal Pool until either the end of the episode or in the following episode, because the main focus here is on Tinkatink's evolution, or potential evolution. Now, since we're already at Crystal Pool as of episode 70-71, it makes me wonder how long we're going to be in Kitakami, because it makes me feel like we're not going to be here for like the entirety of this arc. Maybe at least 50% of the arc will be at Kitakami, and then maybe we go somewhere else after that. Not really sure, but I'm at least hoping that the legendary Pokemon from Kitakami make an appearance since the festival is happening. So it'd be pretty neat if they showed up. It'd be kind of weird if they didn't. So I'm kind of hoping we get an episode or two with them, because that would be pretty cool. Then I could possibly see Briere being like, hey guys, the Blueberry Academy in Unova might actually have some ideas as to where Kleavor is at. They've been doing research on like various different Pokemon, so they might have an idea. Let's go to Blueberry Academy. And Carmen's like, hey, my kid brother actually attends the Blueberry Academy, so I'm going to go with you guys and, you know, see how he's doing or something like that. And that's how we get introduced to Karen or something like that. Because I'm kind of curious to see if Carmen is actually going to be a major player in this arc, because I feel like with them being introduced, her and Briere are at least going to be major characters. Piran maybe too, but specifically Briere and Carmen, they're more central in the DLC's plot line, so I'm kind of hoping they at least get some major exposure here throughout this arc, and they're not just like one-off characters or whatever, especially with Kieran, you know, being a major player in the DLC, so kind of hoping that maybe they're like, hey, let's all go to the Blueberry Academy together, and they jump on the ship and we head out to Blueberry Academy all together or something. Or we go to Sinnoh to get Kleavor, who knows. Don't know what the plan is, but I'm just curious to see how long we'll be in Kitakami before we move on to the next region, or Blueberry Academy, or wherever. Alrighty guys, that's all I got for this video. So in the comment section down below, post your thoughts. Which episode are you looking forward to the most? Episode 69 or episode 70? And how long do you think the Kitakami arc is going to last? Think we're going to be here for the entirety of the Rayquaza Rising chapter? Or we're going to be here for like half of it and then we go somewhere else afterwards? I would like to hear your predictions in the comment section down below. And yeah, if you're someone that's new to the channel, it'd be cool if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell and all that good stuff. And obviously you've watched the entirety of the video if you've made it this far, so thank you. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go now. I need to relax now, so hope you guys have a great day or night wherever you're at, and I will see you all later. Bye.